Welcome back to the show. Are you stressed out? Are you flexible? Well, if you are stressed out and if you're not flexible, maybe yoga can benefit you. We're going to talk about the benefits of yoga, especially hot yoga, with Rob here. And did you know that Moksha Yoga is actually the original hot yoga studio here in London? Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
That's amazing to be, the first to bring something that has gone, really big in this city, and that's hot yoga.
Absolutely, yeah. We've been at our location coming on 8 years. We're going to celebrate our 8-year anniversary in the fall, which is really, really cool.
Which is fascinating to be a business to survive 8 years in itself, but to be one of the pioneers of hot yoga in the city is fantastic.
Yeah, and we've survived 8 years because we're professionals in what we do, and that people just keep coming. It grows every year, and other yoga studios have popped up in London doing hot yoga. I think it's great. The more yoga for the community, only the community is going to benefit. It's great. And imitation, sincerest form of flattery.
There
right?
you go. Moksha Yoga. Now, the name Moksha, where did that come from?
Yeah, sure. Moksha is Sanskrit, which is a language that's from India. It's actually sung, not spoken. And moksha means freedom or liberation. And we take that in the way we teach our students. And we use that freedom and liberation in the hot room with them.
Okay, now I introduced the segment by talking about flexibility and stress. Those are kind of the two things that people think of yoga when they're talking about yoga. That's what comes to mind. But there's a whole lot of benefits that come with yoga. Let's go through some of them.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Strength. A lot of people don't think they can get strong with yoga. They absolutely can. Increased muscle endurance, increased muscle growth. A longer muscle is a larger muscle, and therefore you can have more growth, especially for bodybuilders or athletes. Lowering the heart rate, lowering the blood pressure, opening the joints, lubricating the joints, lengthening pretty much every connective tissue in the body, fascial, everything. There's no bad issue with yoga.
No.
If someone's had a bad experience with yoga, generally it's an instructor, and we talked a bit about this.
Hello. I mean, I haven't been to a yoga class in a long time. I think it's something that I would really enjoy, but I didn't have a very good instructor. I don't think there was a lot of schooling or certification that went behind her class. And that's one of the things I think it's important to talk about, that all of your people are highly educated in yoga. You actually have to have a schooling and certification for this, don't you?
Absolutely. At Moksha Yoga, to teach in the hot room, you actually have to take hot room training. There's only 2 hot room trainings that we know about. It's Bikram, it's a style out of LA, and Moksha is a style out of Toronto. That's 1 month of intensive training and 11 months of correspondence afterward. So all of our teachers are trained in that. We do bring teachers in for variety that aren't, and we bring the hot room down at least 10 to 15 degrees, so they're teaching in a normal room temperature environment. There's a lot of safety concerns. I think consumers should really find out. You make sure your massage therapist is registered. You make sure your car mechanic and your teacher are qualified. And when you're doing with your health, you should make sure all your practitioners are qualified. And all yoga studios post their bios on the website, or call us. And everything's listed there. And make sure when you're in a hot room, your instructor's hot room trained. It's a vital safety thing.
Yeah, it's a good point. Let's talk about the room itself.
Sure.
For hot yoga, what's the average temperature? What do you get up to?
The average temperature ranges between 98 degrees Fahrenheit and about 105 degrees
Holy
Fahrenheit.
Hannah, that's really hot.
That's really hot.
And when you're actually adding movement in there, you're sweating buckets.
You're sweating buckets. It's funny. Jeffrey was on here earlier because a lot of his boys come in. The London Knights come in as well, and they love it. Right? It's just opening up these muscles, and they're getting banged around on the ice, and they can't get enough of it, which is great. And they've said to me, the heat just makes an enormous difference. They've done normal stretching in a normal temperature room. The heat just opens them right up. And, some of our classes, we're packing out at 65 people, which is our max.
Wow.
So 65 people in a heated room, it's an intense workout. It'll really have a dramatic effect on your health.
All right, let's talk about your location. You are located at 677 Richmond. So that's kind of by the Seeps?
Yeah, we have a really odd address. Our address is Richmond, but we're actually on Mill. So there's a parking lot behind the Seeps. Everyone knows the Seeps. Right across from that is our studio. So we call it the detox. They come in, do yoga, get ready, then they go retox at the Seeps, which is great.
Well, you can check out their location, or they're also going to be at the Health and Fitness Show taking place this weekend. Saturday, you've got a demonstration at 5 o'clock. Tell me about what you're going to be doing there.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a really cool demonstration. Everyone should check it out. peak performance yoga for athletes. We're going to show athletes how they can incorporate yoga into the routines. Most Olympic and professional athletes have yoga coaches or yoga trainers, and we're going to show you how to bring that into your routine. We're also doing it on Sunday at 11.
The same type of demonstration.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now the benefits, we've only got about a minute left, but benefits of hot yoga versus just regular yoga.
Absolutely. Think of an elastic band. You know, you take an elastic band, you warm that up slowly, and that band will stretch further and further and further. Same with the muscles, connective tissues. Skin, largest organ in the body, we never detox it. We do a lot of internal detoxing, but a lot of external. Skin sweats, detox. We've seen, huge benefit with acne, things like that. Any skin condition, getting that.
Darren's got the greatest skin in the league, I'm telling you. He's got great skin. He does hot yoga all the time. Will it help me lose a little weight?
In conjunction with a healthy lifestyle, hot yoga will definitely have an impact on your health. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Rob, for being here. Benefits of hot yoga. Go check them out. They're at 677 Richmond Street here in London, or online, mokshayogalondon.com. Short break. We'll see you in just a couple minutes.